30-pointer. The 2010 gun deer season is almost here, but before you go hunting, it's highly recommended you be certified in safety. Always a great idea. Emily Deem is learning all the safety tips this morning, and she joins us live. Hi, Em.
Good morning, Rachel.
It's a fancy gun
orange.
You have there.
I know. My gun is right here, and it's in the safety harness that we have, the rope that you bring up. So we're going to touch on that, especially when we're talking about tree stands. And I got all my orange blaze on, too. We're getting ready for the big opener, and we have some safety tips. And recreational safety warden for the northeastern part, Jeremy Cords, is here with us. Tree stands, I mean, a huge part for when people are out there hunting. So what do we have on here? Let's go over the safety tips that we have for this.
Well, what Emily is wearing,
My relatives call me Emmy. It's okay.
What Emily is wearing this morning is your typical safety harness vest. And this is what we really like to see people wearing because it supports the hunter. If they happen to fall out of the tree stand, you're not going to end up having spinal injuries. You're not going to end up, being so you can't breathe, asphyxiated. And this will allow you, if you have it attached correctly, to get back up into the stand and continue your hunt.
And so, yeah, we want that too. Let's go back to, we have the 3 points of contact that we want, and then we have our safety harness, a lot of good things that you want when you're with your tree stand.
I'll explain this as Emily goes up the stand. This is typical ladder stand construction, and what she's going to do is demonstrate the 3 points of contact as she's going up the stand. It'll be 2 feet, 1 hand, or 2 hands, 1 feet. As she goes up the stand, you'll see the more contact with the stand, the better. More stand, more contact, more stable.
And now I have my harness right here that I'm going to put in.
Yep, and she's going to tie in to the tether. That way, if she does happen to slip and fall, she's going to be caught well before she gets even out of the stand.
Okay. One thing, too, the rope that you want. You don't want to carry your gun. You don't want it attached to you.
Right.
You want to have the rope.
Right. This is a haul line setup. This is a very good way of handling your firearm up. When you get up in the stand, make sure it's unloaded when you attach it to the rope. When you bring it up, you can see that Emmeline has it, the action open, it's unloaded. Now she's ready to hunt. She can load the firearm up and continue her hunt for the day.
There we go.
So this is a perfect example of how this should take place. Let's say that she's done hunting for the day and she wants to get out of the stand when she's done. Opens up the action, unloads the firearm, and then uses the haul line to put the firearm back down.
And you want to keep it kind of away from the ground, too, the muzzle.
Keep the muzzle away from the ground. That way nothing will get into it. That will obstruct the muzzle. And that way when you fire the firearm, you can count on it actually going off and not end up with an injury.
Okay,
there we
and
go.
the same
3 points
thing
of
going
contact
down.
all the way down again. Doing a good job. And that's perfect. Good job.
Thank you. It was all your help. And all the tips, too, and everything about safety. And even, too, you need if you want to be certified for safety, too, in hunting, registered for those classes right now. All that information, too, is on fox11online.com. We'll send it back to you.
Good job, Emily. Way to pay attention.